Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alona Taraka, and I had just done the video for Monday's lessons in our curriculum in the Peace Room. So now we are going to discuss the lessons of the day for Tuesday and Thursday. So you may choose to adopt the lesson plans that I'm giving you now, or you can create your own lesson plans for the day for Tuesday, and then Thursday is a different lesson plan. That's up to you. So now I will go through Tuesday and Thursday's lesson plans that I created. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. we have our talking circle. At 9:10, which is part of the talking circle, we are going to learn conflict resolution skills. So for this day and Thursday, the time that is usually spent during a talking circle instead of the whole hour, just take part of that time to do the stress and the feelings from each student around the circle using their talking stick, and then go into a conflict resolution skill lesson. Now, we like to explain that this is one of the most important skills that they could have in their life, and then discuss how these skills can be applied to their own lives. Where are they having conflicts in their lives that they think are real and need a solution? Do speaking and listening exercises with the students. And that means you're going to have students take turns learning how to talk first, and we'll have the other student listen. So, because we don't want to have them talking at the same time in order to start conflict resolution. So they have to learn to take turns without listening and speaking exercise. You can do it with them. Also, you want to discuss this as the foundation for effective communication skills. Human beings have a negative side and a positive side. So we will also talk about that in the conflict resolution class. And students need to learn how to overcome their negative thoughts and feelings through being aware of their positive side to fill themselves up with thoughts of positive thinking, positive actions that they can take in their life. So that, again, I will be providing dittos or printables relating to this class so you can see how easily it is to teach these students these skills that they need. Then from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., we have reading, writing, personal time. Again, reading, writing, personal time is there's a basket or a bowl that you keep in your classroom, and you have topics that you have written on little pieces of paper. So that when it's time for reading and writing, they go into this bowl, they choose a piece of paper that you have written down, a topic for them to write about during this class. And at the end, if they wish to share it with the rest of the class, then we give them that opportunity. Otherwise, they may keep their writing private. Also, reading, there will be a little bookcase in the Peace Room. So if they would like to go sit on a beanbag or a little comfortable chair there for the students, and they could sit there quietly and read whatever book you may have there in your bookcase. From 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., we have etiquette around the world. Now, etiquette around the world can pertain to any country that has etiquette skills that need to be learned. Number one, we can also teach the students how to set a table properly so that they could use that skill at home. Also, how to eat certain foods. That's also would be an advantage to them. And of course, we want to talk about the World Food Program a little bit and discuss how students from other parts of the world are receiving food so they can eat as well. So you want to bring it more of a global citizen viewpoint at this time in the curriculum. From 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., we have lunch. From 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., we have cultural diversity training. Now we're going to choose a culture that is represented in the classroom or in the school and present a lesson about this culture using the printables. Different colors, different handicaps, different religions. All of that will be discussed in the cultural diversity training. Discuss what is diversity among groups of people and that this needs to be respected and tolerated. There is no room for feeling hate within yourself or towards one another. You like to explain how these students can utilize the conflict resolution skills that they have learned previously in the day on how to better communicate with other cultures or other students that are handicapped or other religions. And they may also want to discuss any feelings at this time that they have, or if they're being bullied for some reason, you could bring it up here also. That might happen as well. That's the reality of some schools. Or you can discuss it as well during the talking circle. Now, it also is very clear that they might experience, if they have a work, that they might experience some differences as well in the workplace. So again, they need to be taught respect and toleration for anyone that they feel is different from them. Also, then from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., which is our last class for the day, is anger management skills. What is anger management? So that needs to be discussed first thing of this lesson. Discuss what makes the students angry and what has brought them into the peace room. So depending upon how they came into the peace room now at this time, they will discuss why they're here and what changes they hope to make during this transformation. And again, that might also be reflected in their feelings and stress that they are having that will be shared during the talking circle. Regulating their emotions and trying to decipher why they are angry, and that staying angry is not good for their health, and it's not good for the people around them as well. It creates toxic environments and toxic behavior. And we also would like to talk about these concepts in the anger management skill class. There is also one activity that you may use is peeling the onion activity. Some of you may have heard of this, some of you may have not. So you can bring in onions for the class and you go through peeling the onion. Now, you might find onions that they don't make them cry, but peel the onion one by one, each layer, and it discusses the surface feelings and thoughts that they are having regarding a topic that they may feel angry about, and then go through different layers in the onion, and you will find that you would go deeper and deeper into their thinking, and that they will realize how good and how positive this exercise can be as far as releasing feelings and stress that is happening in their life. So, again, thank you very much for your time today, and good luck in the next school year.